welcome to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. Per usual, I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're getting into what is next in love for you. What can you look forward to? What is set to happen in your love life? So per usual, my Etsy is always linked in the description if you'd like to go deeper or if you need your own private tarot reading. And other than that, we're going to jump right in. So we have group 1 with the Sodalite and the White Oracle deck. Hopefully you guys can see this. It's a dark blue and then it has like some white streaks and elements running through the Sodalite. It's like dark blue navy color. And then we have the Finchonite with the Black Oracle deck. And then we have the Galactophane stone and the pink oracle deck. So per usual, pause the video if you need more time. Yes, you can pick more than one pile, but that is what we have today. And we're getting into what is next for your love life, what is next for you in love, and we're just gonna get started. All right, if you chose group 1 with the White Oracle deck and the dark blue Sodalite points, this is your reading. We're gonna jump right into this Oracle deck and see what is going on for you in love. Spirit, please tell me what group 1 can look forward to, what is set to happen in their love life, what is next for group 1 in love. We have the butterfly. That may also be a totem for you. Oh my God, we have the engagement ring. Okay. The chaser. Wow. I'm already getting a lot of downloads about this pile. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Everything. So first of all, group 1, things are happening really fast for you. Let's start with the butterfly. That's the first card that came out for you. It says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. So I feel like you guys have been on a path of growth, really getting to know yourself, healing your inner child, doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of getting to know yourself work as well, like really looking at your love life, looking at yourself with like a magnifying glass and fine tuning, you know, realizing, okay, I got to explore the shadow because I got to know what triggers me. Excuse me, what triggers me and what me looking triggered looks like. Like I really have to get to know myself. So I feel like you guys have been doing that. And then we have the engagement ring. This one says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So tapping into this energy, group 1, you know, it really feels like you're coming out of your chrysalis and you were once a wee caterpillar, but now you're a butterfly and you're really accepting of yourself, seeing the beauty in yourself, and the world is seeing it as well, you know, from the outside. It's like as above, so below, so within, so without. You've healed yourself, you love yourself, and you've grown as a person. And the world has no choice but to see that because that is who you are within and you embody that energy because that is who you are. So I see someone, you know, coming in wanting to make a commitment to you. Now this one's coming out of the blue. We have the chaser. This one says chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So honestly, I don't feel like this is your energy. I definitely feel like this is someone outside of you. You're being chased, group 1. So there's no reason for you to chase what's already chasing you. You're just going to run into each other. And you know, it's definitely an energy of you've really done the work and now someone feels your energy more than ever. And it's not even because they're still attached to you, because I feel like you guys have done the real work to cut the cords with anyone that you have, you know, like an energetic attachment to. This definitely feels, group 1, like an energy of someone from your past kind of chasing you, wanting to get a second chance with you, wanting to see what you're up to, wanting to talk to you again, get close to you again, because they can literally feel your energy leaving them, leaving their life. And it's like a porch lamp in the middle of the night, you know what I mean? you'd see all sorts of gnats and mosquitoes and moths, you know, flies, all sorts, creepy crawlers, you know, all around that light. So I will say, make sure you practice protection. But I also get an interesting energy with you guys, group one, where it's like spiritual protection. I also get an energy with you guys, group one, where it's like anyone who's not in alignment with who you are can't really stay in your life too long anyways, because they're not going to be an energetic match. So they're either going to, you know, fall out of your life naturally, or, you know, self-sabotage, or you're going to kick them out. And that may be something that you're already experiencing, because this isn't something that happens overnight. You typically, once you start to really heal, the love offers start to pour in, and then they kind of reach this point where it's like left and right, you got to beat them off with a freaking stick. But you may already be experiencing that. But I am specifically seeing someone coming back from the past, and we don't have any information about them yet, so I don't know if that would be good for you, bad for you. We'll see from the tarot. And then I also have the Romance Angels deck that I'm going to work with today, so we can get even more information. So we'll see if there's anything worthwhile there. But lightning, sudden change, like I said, like all of a sudden. And I'm not talking about the love offers, because like I said, you know, those will, everything really starts to build up. But quality offers, it's just like you're in the right place at the right time, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden you're being able to kind of take your pick with who you want and love, and they're all like pretty good offers, you know. So I don't know, you guys, it'll be up to you what you want to do. Also, the engagement, I'm sure, will come as a surprise to you. But we have shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation with lightning. So definitely things like happening rather quickly. This could be an energy of you really liking someone really quickly. And it's like surprising that you've actually met someone that you like genuinely have feelings for. We have kisses. Unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Wow, you guys. Things are looking really positive for you, group one. It looks like you're really getting... That's so funny. The star card was already flipped over as I start to shuffle the deck. So let's see... Wow, the Fool card and the Knight of Pentacles. So what's next for you in love? Someone is making you an offer, a new beginning. This is someone new. I don't feel like this is someone that you already know. I don't feel like this is that chaser coming back in. And also, if you've been the chaser in the past, that's going to be really interesting to see this person chasing you. And, you know, I will say, you know, that chaser dynamic can get even the best of us, because we all love compliments. We all love to feel wanted, you know, so don't feel like just because you've been through all this, you know, spiritual ascension, that you're just easily gonna let that offer roll off your back if someone from the past comes in and they're like telling you everything you've always wanted to hear and experience from them. But yeah, we got the Knight of Pentacles, so that's a pretty solid love offer too. Yeah, definitely, I don't feel like someone you already know, because they're coming through as Knight of Pentacles energy, so they're wanting to still grow from you. They're not coming in like King of Pentacles, we already have a solid foundation, or I don't feel like this person is guaranteed to be like your wife, your husband. That'll be up to you, because you have more than one offer. And that's what I was feeling before, when it's like all of a sudden all these like worthwhile offers come through, and it's kind of like throwing you off because you're gonna be able to take your pick. So it's looking like someone is in the running. The first person, you know, you meet that's new is pretty good, like a pretty solid offer. You're really liking them. We have the Everything is Fine card, which is the Ten of Swords in this deck. So I do feel like there's this bittersweet kind of energy here, and just allow yourself to process your emotions the way you need to, because to see this stark contrast, like there's just like, it's happy tears, you know. I see you guys crying and having a bit of a breakdown, but it's not in a negative way. It's because you're so proud of how far you've come and where you are. You're like so happy, like seriously, it's happy tears, like wow, there's really someone in my life that, you know, wants to marry me, that sees me as the butterfly, sees me as beautiful, you know, they love me and I love myself. And you're looking at, you know, the places you've been, and some of it is a bit cringy and some of it does make you cry, because, you know, you're reliving memories that weren't good for you, but at the same time, you know, that is over. Ten of Swords, and, you know, it's finally ended completely. And seeing that, I see you guys like really like you know, crying and letting it out, like just in absolute shock and awe of how much work you've put in and how far you've come. And also like just seeing the beauty of your current reality is something out of a fairy tale, like what you've never expected or imagined, you know. Really, really good. So these are happy tears. Wow, Jesus. 10 of Pentacles. Are you serious? I love the 10 of Pentacles. And look at it. Like, if you look at the card, it kind of looks like this person is making them an offer, like, you know, and it's beautiful because it's like the togetherness of the family. You got your fur babies over here. You got the baby that you guys share together. You know, this is an energy. I'm also seeing an image for a single mom, like you getting an offer, you know, someone that your family can be proud of, someone that makes everything kind of come together and feel just right. And then making you an offer to, you know, even though you have a child already and you can see where you've been and reflected in your current reality, you know, they want to be a part of it and they want to make you an offer and they want to love you. And I just love the 10 of Pentacles even more than the 10 of Cups because it also signifies long-term stability on top of like that foundation of love that you need. So, wow, group one. Wow. I was just gonna say, and you know what, I'm not seeing anything from that chaser yet. Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like, you know, the universe is really protecting you. And then I heard rejection is protection. So this person may have rejected you, but now they're coming back and it's like you don't even entertain it, you know. They try to message you and you delete the message right away and block them, or, you know, they try to add you on social media and they start liking all of your pictures and you block them, or you don't pay them any mind. Like, you're not persuaded by the same old anymore, like their same old tricks. You know, you've accepted the heartbreak, you've accepted what has happened. 3 of Swords and Ace of Swords in reverse. You're not pursuing that anymore. And I do feel like that's genuinely because you have these these new offers coming in. I'm telling you, this first person that comes through, like, you know how they tell you, like, you know, don't say yes to the first house you see, like when you're a first-time home buyer. But this is like really hard not to because they're so good and it feels so harmonious. And I feel like you guys just wanting to be happy and you're not kind of feeling like, oh, you know, like analysis paralysis, like, no, I gotta make sure I get the best of the best, so I gotta, you know, allow myself to be confused and wooed by everyone. You're just like, you know what, this is good, I'm gonna move forward with this. And with the Sun card in reverse, we got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You know, the situations that did not work out are supposed to be that way. And that's what I said, you know, you're having kind of like this, not breakdown, I wish I had a better word for it, but I do see you guys kind of like bursting out into tears because it's like, you're looking at everything that you've invested your time in. You know, if you are a single mom with your child's father or a single dad, you know, like that not working out, and that was really hard for you to learn to be a mother or a father, especially on your own without that support. You know, you're looking back on your journey, and in the time you would have been so offended, you know what I mean, to hear like it's all happening for a reason, because it's like, this is real life right now, I'm experiencing this. But now, oh my God, it's just so beautiful. Like, you guys feeling so safe and cradled and taken care of and supported and loved. You can actually look back on the things that once brought you pain as, yeah, that was something that I can be proud of because I made it through. And no one got you here but you, group one. At the end of the day, you can get support, you can watch tarot readings, you can have your friends and family be there for you, but no one gets you from point A to point B. You had to pick yourself up and do that. You did. So stop giving everyone so much credit as well. Like, no one got you here but you. If you didn't do it, it wouldn't have got done. So I'm so proud of you. I see you being so proud of you. The High Priestess card is like, keep me there. You know, we got to remember, like, something never to forget. You are the High Priestess. You did this. You did that. You did this, group one. And I just feel like the universe looking at you with a smile, like the God. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I see God looking at you with a smile. And look, we got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. If you know, you know, you guys. This is like, oh my God, this is perfection. This is like divinely guided perfection. I don't even know how to describe the Two of Cups and the Lovers together, both upright. That's like the universe looking like, this is like God, you know, and this, the universe, spirit right here, in favor of your union, like divinely orchestrating this meeting. And it's like you also find each other, and your union is just so blessed. And I'm really fighting back tears right now because you guys know I'm a freaking Cancer, and I just really do love. And I really want everyone to find their person and to get that support and to finally feel that love that we all crave to some degree. And to see you guys have it is like, and then to come out like so like bang, 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 like, wow, group one. Wow. I think one of these flipped over. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And what I love about the chemistry card is, like, even if you think of it in a scientific kind of way, in order to have chemistry, both parties have to be willing, both parties have to feel it, both parties have to get along. So this is not only someone that you can love, but someone who can love you. Not only someone who will allow you to take care of them and allow you to love them, but someone who will love you and reciprocate. And it's just so perfect. And it's funny because I'm like, why even tell us then? I guess so you can know, like, why even tell us that you're going to have multiple love offers coming through if you're really into the first one and moving forward with that? But I guess just to, you know, give you like comfort in knowing there's no reason to be anxious, because you don't have to force this to work out, because you literally have other options. Like, you're literally having to basically beat them off with a freaking stick. So we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I feel like this person is going to be a breath of fresh air. The Fool is Aquarian energy, and Aquarians are known for being very quirky and unique. I know firsthand, my son is an Aquarius. I have a son. He's just turned 7 this month. Well, as the time I'm filming, I don't think it's going to be February by time this posts, but he just turned 7. Okay, lucky number 7, and he's definitely a character. Okay, so this Aquarian energy, I do feel, is going to surprise you. And that doesn't mean that they're going to be an Aquarius, but just the symbolism of everything coming up here for you guys is so beautiful. And it's like, no tears left to cry, you know? I always say, like, I remember when No Tears Left to Cry. I remember when Ari posted that, Ariana Grande, when she posted like that she was gonna have a new song coming out, and that was the name, and it was right after Mac Miller passing, and then that was, you know, after Manchester. So it was just like, I really thought like, and she's a Cancer herself, so I really thought she had it, and I thought it was gonna be a sad song, a ballad, even though it's called No Tears Left to Cry. But I'm picking it up, like, it's such a poppy song. And I even find her inspiring, like the fact that she made it through so much. Like, that is extremely traumatic. And look at her now, married, not worried about who people think she should be with, and accepting, like, I gotta do what's best for me, you know, and just living her best life and choosing herself and choosing love and still being such a loving, you know, person. So with you guys, I really feel that energy so strongly, and I'm just so proud, and I'm almost speechless with this pile, because of how amazing it is. It feels unreal, and this is your fairy tale, you guys. Like, this is your fairy tale. This is your happy ending. Oh my God, look at this. The Fates, fighting back the tears. I gotta stay strong. But never ending story in the Fates. It's just so beautiful. Like, it's a fairy tale. And like I said, it's bittersweet because before you were dealing with a bunch of BS, and I feel like some of you genuinely thought that it would never end. Like, you genuinely thought you were going to be stuck there forever. And we have the Fates here. Like, seriously, the Two of Cups and the Lovers, it's undefeated, especially with the Fool card blessing it on top. Like, please. And the universe has been watching you, and all the progress that you made. At the bottom of the deck, we have Observer. The universe has been watching you, and you're going to be blessed, you know, honestly, mind, body, and soul. I feel like you're going to start to have some like spiritual ascension things happening. If you haven't already, your psychic gifts developing, you know, just being extremely lucky as well. Like the perfect opportunities coming out for you. So for advice from the universe, we have find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes hectic and stressful and your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So for those of you who aren't quite here, where you've cleaned up your inside world so that your outside is reflecting all this goodness, just know this is confirmation. Like the universe is saying, dude, you already have the confirmation that this is how this is going to end up. So let's get into it. You know, let's get started. Let's heal. And then I see like you guys, some of you guys are going to end up being public speakers or tarot readers, marriage counselors, relationship gurus, something like that. Or this is like an energy of people just being very inspired by you. You know what I mean? Like there's those couples on high school, which honestly isn't the best example because a lot of people feel like they have something to prove to people that they've known in the past. So a lot of it, you know, can be very fake and curated, but I see you guys as like, you know, members in the community that people really look up to. Like if you go to church, you know, being that church couple that everyone's like, wow, this is what I want. That's what I want. Or being someone who shares your experiences and helps other people through that. Inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired, and a blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn connect you with all that is sacred. So this is an energy of climbing the ladder again and going up for those of you who are at ground zero, where it's like you've started to process this and you're not quite at this final hurrah. You know, the universe is saying, I'm with you. I've been watching you. I see that you're dedicated. Let's get to it. Work with me. I freaking love this. What's next for you is just amazing on top of amazing on top of amazing, group one. If you want to go deeper, you already know my Etsy is always linked below. I do accept private tarot readings there. Or if you just want your own private tarot reading on something totally different, I'm here to support you. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you soon. Right, if you chose group 2 with the Black Oracle deck and the Finchonite, this is your reading. What is next in love? We're going to get into what you can look forward to, what's set to happen, what's coming for you in love. Starting right away with some cards from this Oracle deck, and then we're just going to break everything down. Oh, got 2 cards here. These are sticking together. Ooh, okay, so right out the gate we have lightning, and then we have seduction that came out. So a lot of attraction here, and I feel like an energy with lightning of kind of unexpected encounters, like things starting very quickly, kind of going head first, all in right away. We got Hand of Cards and the Dragonfly. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me what else is going on for group 2, please? What is next for them in love? What can they look forward to? Wow, we got the Butterfly and the Dragonfly. So definitely a lot of air energy and also an energy of you guys taking flight. I'm getting that there may be travel for some of you. I'm also hearing an owl. Hearing owl as another sign for you. Maybe owls are like your totem animal. But we have lightning. This one says sudden change, shocking news, surprises, epiphanies, upheaval, and transformation. So like I said, like I feel things like really kind of taking off for you guys right away in an unexpected kind of way. It's just like one day there wasn't very much going on in your love life, and then the next day it's shop hopping. And then we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Okay. So we'll get into that as well. Someone, if you're talking to someone currently, there may be a third party getting in the way. So you're kind of scrapping that and allowing that to play out whatever way it's going to, and open yourself up to other options. And also you're giving off a very seductive energy at this time, a little bit of Lilith energy, like the dark feminine energy that you guys know I love. We have the butterfly, relationships evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So some of you guys may have been dealing with someone for a while, and it's like you've dated other people, they've dated other people, and both of you have, you know, had your own separate experiences outside of each other during the duration of your timeline. And for some of you, you're going to be evolving into the next phase with this person, and definitely a more positive phase. That may have been initiated by some sort of third party situation. Also, of course, the butterfly does talk about your own personal growth and you attracting much better offers because of the growth that you have done on a personal level. So then we have the dragonfly. This one says, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to the light, adapt, change, and heal. Oh my goodness. You know, honestly, I was trying to hang on to the lighter side of things so hard, but the universe is making it very clear with your reading group 2 that things are getting revealed and you're going to see the truth of a situation. I feel like someone getting exposed. What happens in the dark always comes to the light type of energy. Like, I really do feel an energy of people finding out about what has truly happened. So if you were unaware that that's the reason that you were experiencing trouble in a past situation, like everything that happened, like all the dirt is being brought up. And then we have Hand of Cards. This one says, take a chance, risk, it says being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. You know, this could honestly be an impulse that brings you here. Like, you just have a feeling in your soul and your spirit. Look at their social media right now and you're seeing something and you're getting, I knew it. You know, I'm hearing like you saying, I knew it. You know, you seeing something, or gambling. You know, this could be an energy of an impulse you have. Like, you're driving and you're going to go to the mall, but you're like, something is telling me to stop at this grocery store, or at this gas station, you know, or at this grocery store, whatever. Like, you know, something is being revealed to you and it's like your guides are leading you there. Like, your guides are giving you these impulses or feelings like you should go explore this and see what's really happening. Or your guides showing you like there's something for you to see or experience here. Like, your guides kind of leading you somewhere. And then we have the Axe, okay? This says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So to be honest, some of you guys may be going through a breakup because you're seeing what's truly happened. Please wait, you guys, until we get into the romance angels. I'm going to go there next, and then I'll pull some tarot cards so that we can get more information, because I want you guys to see the truth of everything and not like assume that if you're in a relationship, it's going to be broken up, okay? I want to see how this is actually going to play out. So I appreciate your patience so we can figure out what's really happening here. But I love that it says stop the pattern on the Axe. Silent treatment, abandonment. This is like an energy of you blocking someone out and finally being done with someone. But this is not like, ooh, a happy ending. I'm so happy. Like, this is a long time coming. This is something that needed to happen. So something in the grander scheme of things that you'll appreciate and be happy about. But in the time, you know, it can feel very hard. And then we have Paradise, and now I'm hearing Paradise by Coldplay. When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away to her sleep. You know, I'm getting an energy with some of you guys that this could have led to like some sort of depression. Like, you know, when you were younger, you really expected things to turn out totally differently. And then you got, you know, wrapped up in this world or with this person that led you to some not the best choices, not the best people, encounters, friendships that weren't really friendships, but just people you did certain things with. And I see you guys returning back to a happier state, returning back to paradise, but it's hard. It's hard to get here, you know. This one says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So returning back to oneness, an energy of what was lost, being returned to you. Spirit, show me what is happening. What is next for group 2? What can they expect in love? What can they look forward to? What is set to happen? Wah. These cards are flipping around for you guys like crazy. Like, ooh, your guides are like, these are the messages for them. Like, making it so clear. This is what they need to know. This is what's happening. This is what they need to hear. Any other messages? Okay, let's get into these ones first, and then I'll pull one more time to see if the Romance Angel deck has anything else for us. First, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, so I do feel that everything coming up to a head is leading you to a new romantic connection where it's very mutual. I love about the chemistry card that, you know, the fact that it is chemistry means that both parties are willing and ready to get close to each other, to be with each other, and it's a very mutual thing. So it's like, you don't have to question whether this person likes you or not, whether or not you do it for them, whether or not you're the person for them. You know, that shows, that reflects easily in the fact that there is mutual chemistry. You know, I see beginnings and endings for you, a lot of Plutonian energy or Scorpionic energy. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You know, honestly, group 2, this is addressing the elephant in the room. I feel like the exact circumstance is going to vary from person to person. But ultimately what I see, whether you've dealt with this person, you know, throughout a period of years and you've had other relationships in the meantime, or this is someone you're already healed from, someone you've been healing from, regardless of where you are in the journey, the same energy I get here is them, well, for some of you, this is heart-to-heart conversation. So they're the one telling you the truth. Like, this is what I did. This is the truth. This is what happened. So it's going to be very intense for some of you. And then some of you, you're going to be led to this information that's going to prompt a heart-to-heart conversation through this being exposed to you, like by, you know, spirit or your guides. But honestly discuss your feelings with each other is what it says at the bottom of that card. I feel you getting closure from an ex. And I mean, you'll see, you know, some of you will have the option to be with them if you want to. I personally don't feel that, but that doesn't mean that that's not going to happen, especially being that there's so many different journeys we're talking about here. But yeah, with the heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. There's definitely an energy here of, you know, the truth coming to light and finally getting closure and the truth out of someone. Like, you're right, I did cheat, or you're right, I was talking to her, or you're right, I did still have feelings for him and this is what happened, you know, or you're seeing what happened and then you're addressing it with them and they literally can't deny it because, for one, they're taken off guard. They didn't expect that truth to come out, or, you know, whatever. They're just kind of caught off guard and they're just like, okay, you're right, like, I can't even deny it, you know. So yeah, you guys, group 2, I'm still feeling new love coming in for you guys, especially feeling paradise. But I feel like there's this whole full circle moment that weighs more than the new beginning, because even though the new beginnings are exciting and really sweet, this has been plaguing you for years. So to finally heal from this is a huge deal. To finally get this person say out of their mouth the truth versus gaslighting you and lying to you, or breadcrumbing you, giving you little bits of information, not telling you the full truth, not letting you go, just hanging on to you, but not doing what it requires to keep you. To have a situation like that going on for years, and then you're finally in a space where this person tells you the truth and they take responsibility for what they've done, that's a huge deal. You know what I mean? And that weighs more than this paradise. We'll get into that too, but yeah, the universe is saying give your relationship a chance. At the bottom of this card, it says work on your partnership. I definitely feel like a healing energy between you and this person. And for a lot of you, it's not like you're going to be friends or even associates with this person or get back together with them. Working on this partnership is basically healing the past so you guys can move on and closing that chapter. But also I'm getting a message from this card where the universe is saying, give your relationship a chance to come through. Let's handle all of this first. Let's not skip past all of this, because this is going to show its head in your next relationship if you don't take the opportunity for closure. You know, this isn't about letting someone off the hook. This is about putting this situation to bed so that you can actually move forward with your life. And then we have keep an open mind. So the universe is saying, like, don't set your sights on how a new relationship has to come through or how it, you know, specifically has to develop. Just be open to receive for the most part. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations is what it says at the bottom of this one. Let me jump into some tarot so we can see what else wants to come through. Ooh, I love it. As I cut the deck, that's bittersweet if I've ever seen it. We got the Five of Cups and the Lovers card. So it's like endings, disappointments, but also new beginnings through like divine timing and divine orchestration and through a pretty heavy cycle, you know? It's a big deal. So let's see. Ooh, this is you slaying the dragon. This is you conquering that devil energy. We got the Nine of Cups. Like, you're good, you survived, but this wasn't something you could force. And also the universe is saying, if you're trying to manifest new love, just stop, because we have the Hierophant underneath that. The Queen of Swords underneath that, so determined, but with this Tower in reverse, everything's going to happen naturally. Don't waste your energy to too much trying to manifest new love and skipping over this part, because I would hate for, you know, you to actually manifest new love. I've seen it in private readings. Like, I've seen it happen in real life, like real life situations where it's played out, where someone, you know, instead of allowing the journey to happen, going through the motions, they were just trying to force a certain timeline because they had their mindset, and then they manifested new love, but then their ex came back and ruined it by lying to this new person who really is new. So it's like they don't have that foundation of trust with you. So yes, it can be ruined because they don't have that loyalty and trust to you yet. They're still getting to know you. You know, imagine you get in a new relationship and someone sees you in the grocery store and they're like, hey, I know you don't know me, I'm so sorry, but I've seen you on social media and, you know, you're dating my ex, and I just really have to tell you they're extremely manipulative, they're a narcissist, they're abusive, and they start going into all the things that person did to them. Honestly, I feel like most people would still trust their own intuition and try to see like what they could see from them. But after that happening, the slightest red flag, you're going to be out. Because that happening is going to validate, you know, what you heard from the other person. So listen, as much as you could be a match, we're all still human and people have free will. So the universe can align you to your perfect match, but trust and believe someone else can ruin it for you and get in the way. And that's just the truth, because people have free will. If they get spooked, they may dip. So Eight of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. The universe is saying to eliminate as much confusion as possible. Really take your time with this journey and just don't try to force it. But that's ultimately what I see so far. Let's see what else we get in love. Yeah, I almost want to put these back because it's so annoying. But Four of Wands in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. You know, it's like the universe is drilling it in now. We can't really move forward to this new beginning a lot in love until we heal the past. Six of Cups is a very nostalgic card. And it is a card of, you know, you kind of revisiting the past and even a younger version of yourself. So I feel like there's work to be done before we can proceed. Five of Swords in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. The universe is saying rejection is protection. I'm not keeping you from the life you want for no reason. I'm not, you know, blocking your blessings. I'm making sure everything happens in proper order for the best possible outcome. Like, the universe wants the very best for you. And it's crazy because the Five of Pentacles came out sideways. And I don't typically read cards sideways, but when they do come out sideways, that lets me know that there's a choice, you know. We can suffer, or we can be protected from the suffering and taken care of by the universe. You know, it's kind of up to you. So let's see what else we got. Let's get some advice from the universe. So ultimately what I can see so far for what's next for you guys is looking like coming full circle with a relationship or someone of the past, like a karmic, someone you've been in a cycle with, like someone you've been dealing with for years, or this could be the energy that's been manifested time and time again in your love life, like you experiencing these pitfalls in love through like damn near, it seems like the same person in different bodies, or like it seems like you've dealt with the same soul in different bodies. So we have soul solitude and inspire passion. Soul solitude says your soul needs your attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause and reflect, a time for you. So yeah, I feel like the universe is telling you to allow yourself to fully heal and get the full closure and the full truth out of this situation, even though it's going to frustrate you and potentially irritate you, and you may feel like just walking away because it's too much or it's just insane what you hear, because like I said, the truth is coming out. So someone is being very honest, like brutally honest in the sense that they're not hiding things from you anymore. So getting the full truth out of this person in itself is going to be kind of jarring. And then hearing what they're saying and seeing them for who they truly are and knowing what they had the capacity to do. And also just getting that validation, like even if it's like, okay, I know what they've done, but having them tell you and admit it is just like a whole nother level. And the universe doesn't want to skip you over, skip over that. And I just heard, let's get to the good part. And it's like, but that's not reality, Social media, will trick you into believing that, all the hard part can be skipped over. And then we have inspire passion. So I feel like you're going to get on a new path of I feel like this has to do with life purpose. Like this situation is going to affect your life purpose in a way, whether it's you starting a new career in journalism, becoming a blogger, sharing your life, or whether this is you writing a book, like a memoir of what you've been through that's going to end up being a New York Times bestseller. I'm actually hearing that that's specifically a message for someone listening to this pile, especially if you made it this long with a kind of like a tougher message like this, to write that book. Write that book. People need to hear that, and you will impact thousands of people. This says life devoid of passion can be boring, an uninspired blank canvas that just slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and to rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. So like I said, I definitely get an energy here with you guys where it's like you are having a full circle kind of moment. And trust and believe that silver lining, that light at the end of the tunnel is definitely there. But we have to see this path all the way through before you can rest. We have goal the distance and time for a nap. So this is an energy of not overworking yourself, trying to force things and continue to manifest, making yourself tired. The universe heard you, your guides heard you, and they're going to bring to you what it is that you desire. But I was just going to say, not in your time. And we have TikTok at the bottom of the deck, and I was just talking about social media and how that can, have an impact on you. You may want to go on a social media cleanse, because social media is like draining you at this time and making it hard for you to focus, especially TikTok. You like one manifestation video, that's all you're going to get for the rest of your life on that app, okay? They're just going to keep sending you methods and messages even. I used to be on TikTok, doing tarot readings, but once I realized how the algorithm will just boost the same kind of messages like crazy, I realized this message that I'm making is not for everyone who's receiving it, because the algorithm is sending it to people just because they liked another tarot video. So it can really confuse you and make you feel really anxious and get you off track. So I would take a social media break, you guys, but this is what I'm talking about. We have the blessed card, and I feel like the universe doesn't have to be so treat you like a child, I feel like you've seen a lot of things and you've experienced a lot, so the universe isn't putting too much weight on the new and what that is. The universe is more so telling you this is what's happening in love, and we can't skip over this. And yes, it is leading you to a blessing, and yes, it is leading you to paradise, absolute chemistry and connection with another person. But we got to give you your true validation and your true blessing first, because this is something that your partner, your next partner will benefit from, you know, you being healed. But that healing itself, that's your blessing and just yours. And you deserve that blessing. You deserve to rest. You deserve to put this to bed first. Wow, such a deep spread. That's what I have for you, group 2. You already know my Etsy is always linked in the description if you want to go deeper, or if you ever need your own private tarot reading. I am here to support you. But that is what I have for you today, and I will talk to you soon. All right, group 3 with the pink oracle deck and the Galactophane. This is your reading. We're getting into what's next for you in love. What can you look forward to? What is set to happen? Spirit, please tell me what is next for group 3 in love. What can they look forward to? What is set to happen? Wow, every pile got the butterfly today, so I see a lot of change coming. Good to see it. And then we also got the date card for you. So it's looking like you're kind of coming out, you know, getting in the swing of things. You know, someone's dating you. Someone's wanting to talk to you. We have the seduction card that came out. So I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm hearing that by Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. There's an energy of you feeling really confident and, you know, really like strong, powerful energy. Paradise, wow. Spirit, what is going on for group 3? What can they look forward to? Wow, the flat out love card just came out. What is next for them in love? What is set to happen? One more, please. Thank you. Wonderful. That is exactly what I felt before, too. That's crazy. With the butterfly, I was feeling this Phoenix energy for you guys. Phoenix, it says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. So honestly, this could be you don't know what you've got till it's gone, you know, breakup to makeup type of energy where there was a distance between you and another person that you were hopeful for in love, and you experienced a break from them, and there's something coming back together. Which card talks about that? Third party card. Or sorry, not the third party card. Seduction kind of talks about that a little bit. This one says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third party interference. So for the most part, this is really just talking about your energy being really open and you being like excited to talk to someone new, to have something romantic going on, excited to, you know, feel like wanted and to have someone really attracted to you and flirting with you and, you know, wanting to date you and talk to you. But also that last little sentence, third party interference, may have been what initiated the Phoenix transformation. But honestly, I feel like it's so cheap, group 3, to be like, you know, to say like, oh yeah, this has got to be talking about, you know, something being reborn, because I feel like this is all about you though. Like this is you coming full circle, and it's like, sure, that may be happening at the same time, but I don't think that's what this energy is talking about. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, yeah, there may be, you know, something that is resurfacing from the past, like, you know, someone you had a third party situation with coming back because they're super attracted to you, they can't ignore you, and also because you're moving on and you're dating someone new. The date card, it literally says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning and setting a date. So more of that Phoenix energy I was feeling before, where it's like you're opening up again, getting back into the swing of things again, and it's really exciting and fulfilling to have someone like wanting you and attracted to you. Like I feel like you guys haven't experienced that, at least not from someone that you wanted mutually, like back, not someone you wanted that from. Like I feel like that hasn't happened in a while, where it's like you've been in a romantic connection with someone that you're just as excited about, like someone who you benefit from just as much as they would benefit from you. So again, even though I feel like, you know, this whatever situation from the past is also happening at the same time, I don't feel like that's like the focal point of what we have going on for you here. And also, you know, with you opening your heart up to someone else, that's going to attract anyone you still have an attachment to. So if someone has an attachment to you, Definitely, I always suggest doing a cord cutting ritual or having a conversation, making it clear to that person they're no longer welcome in your life, blocking that person. But like I said, if they don't get it, they can't get the memo, they refuse to accept it, practice your spiritual protection, practice your physical protection. Making sure your doors are locked every night, you know, like depending on if they're like actually a concern or not. But yeah, definitely practicing that spiritual protection and cutting ties as much as you can. But listen, like I said, you know, they may be attracted to come back to you, but we have paradise. I just love it. Like, you guys are really opening up. This is like a, oh, dang it, what's the word I'm looking for? It starts with an R, but it's basically like an energy of like, now I'm hearing renovation, which is funny because this is like an energy of, okay, I started off with this and now I'm cleaning up my emotional house, you know, cleaning up my internal house and starting over new. Paradise says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. So I genuinely feel like things are starting with someone new, and it's like paradise. It's fun, it's exciting, it's romantic, you know, and it feels good to be desired and to be taken care of. Some of you guys are finally getting that itch scratched as well, for those of you who are craving physical touch right now because you haven't been allowing any old body to enter your space. You're finally getting that itch scratched by someone you genuinely want to be physical with. So good for you. We have the love card. This one says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So a lot of these cards are on the other cards too. Self-love, oneness, coming back together, affection, attraction. I feel like you guys are in a very attractive energy. I feel like you're going to have more than one romantic suitor come through, but we'll see. And then we got the butterfly, which is basically mirroring the phoenix energy. I feel like the phoenix energy is like dark transformation, whereas the butterfly is like light transformation. So, you know, it's more happy. It feels good. It feels positive. Whereas the phoenix is like that fire, like we're getting it through the mud, like transformation through pain, through heartache. You know, this is like the happier side of everything again. So you're definitely an embodiment of the yin and yang, you know, the masculine and the feminine, the dark and the light. This one says relationships evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So everything coming to a head, it's all been very much so worth it for you guys. I'm going to pull from the romance deck before I get into some tarot cards to get more of what there is to look forward to, and then we'll see what else the universe has to say to you. Spirit, let me know what is next for them. What is next for group 3 in love? What is set to happen in their love life? What are they going to experience moving forward? What can they look forward to? Ooh. Oh my goodness, we got soulmate and engagement, and then we got wedding. Oh my God. That's crazy how everything, like literally soulmate to engagement to wedding, that is progression. This is insane. Wow. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So that's confirmation. You're meeting your soulmate. And we all have multiple soulmates, not just one. But what you get out of a soulmate depends on your evolution. So typically your soulmate, even though it's very intense and you experience like you love them very hard, it like you're very attached and attracted to them. I feel like you guys have already experienced a soulmate connection, so this one would be a lot better. Even if it's with the person of the past and you're choosing to move forward with them, this soulmate connection is going to be different because you're different. You've evolved, you've risen from the ashes, you're the phoenix. You've also, you know, gone from a wee caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. So a lot of transition. This is going to be a higher level soulmate that actually is likely to be the person you're going to settle down with. We literally have engagement and then wedding. Like, what? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment is what it says at the bottom of engagement, which I absolutely adore because that lets me know that this is a committal energy, like someone really wanting really what you want, you know, like someone wanting you as much as you want them, and someone willing to move forward and commit to you, like to give you an actual commitment. I love it. And then we have wedding. This one says the situation involves marriage. So that is an energy and confirmation that you're about to meet your life partner, or you're about to meet the person you're going to marry, you guys. And we have getting to know each other. So I do feel for the most part, for the most of you, this really is someone new. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens is what it says at the bottom of that card. So, you know, for most of you, this is going to be a connection that you're experiencing for the first time. We have the chemistry card, mutual. I feel like every group, I'm pretty sure every group has gotten the chemistry card so far as well. And the thing that I love about chemistry is that it takes both parties to experience chemistry, you know? There can't be chemistry in a romantic sense if both people don't feel it. Otherwise, that's attraction. You know, you're attracted to them. Chemistry is what happens when both parties mutually feel everything and are willing to go all in. And that's what's happening for you guys. And again, that's just a nod to the ascension you've gone through on a personal level and the growth that you've experienced on a personal level, because this chemistry is like, okay, maybe before it was attraction, even though you could feel that they were fighting themselves, there is flat out chemistry here because this new person is like, I'm into you. I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you. I love it. We literally have the butterfly card, so that's crazy how that's coming out. But yeah, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I love it. So both of you are feeling the same for each other. And then we have keep an open mind. This one says your soulmate, which we got the soulmate card. Love it. May differ from your usual type and expectation. So for an example, like if you, I had one, I don't believe this personally, but I did see a TikTok once and someone was saying like that butterfly feeling that you feel when you first meet someone is like your alarms going off, or the future version of yourself warning you to leave that person alone. I don't believe that. But I will say that, you know, for an example, if you always feel butterflies right away with someone that you later ended up in a relationship with, if you don't feel butterflies automatically with this person, don't be alarmed. You know, this person or this situation is going to develop differently than relationships have developed for you in the past. I love this. As we cut the deck, we got the Seven of Wands and the Empress card. So you have done the work, butterfly. You have done the work, Papillon. And it's time for you to receive. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So this is likely going to come through very unexpectedly. Queen of Swords in reverse as well. Something that you don't have to force. I'm definitely getting a heavy energy now of the universe saying practice the art of receiving. It's been a long time coming. We got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Like, it doesn't feel, and I've been getting that honestly all day. I've been getting that all day where it's like this bittersweet feeling in the collective right now, especially those who are starting new relationships, where it's like you're so happy and amazed with how things turned out, but you know, there's still like a bittersweet feeling because of the things that you have been through. And it's beautiful because, you know, now that you're in such a safe space and with someone who loves you, you can address what you've been through and you can look at the past fully. Whereas before you had that safety net of a new relationship and security through partnership, you couldn't fully look at your past situation because you knew it would allow you to spiral, or, you know, you knew it wouldn't be the best thing for you. So I definitely feel like this safety that you feel and that you have with this new partnership, and it's allowing you to look at the past, but it's still bittersweet because now you're looking all the way. You know what I mean? Like, we all have those things, like those things we can't even think about because it'll just piss you clean off or still upset you to this day, like regardless of how long it's been since it's happened. Those things you're gonna be able to look at. So there's still kind of like a sad undertone, but it's sad in the very best way because you're so proud of yourself. Like, wow, I met my soulmate and I'm getting engaged and I'm getting married and this person genuinely feels for me what I feel for them. I'm also hearing good communication. They say what they feel and they tell you, and you know, it's lovely. It really is. And I feel like you're changing. Your beliefs are changing. All right, let's see. Someone doesn't think it's over. to you. It's up to you what you do. I will say there's a very clear wrong choice here, so I wouldn't be surprised if that person in the past came back kind of love bombing you, trying to convince you that they're the better option for you, telling you everything you want to hear. This is what I'll say. The best way, or an easy way, to test whether or not someone has really grown and changed and has something to offer you, a good way to do that is to tell them that you need time. I need time to think about it. Not giving them an answer right away, not saying those pet names, babe, you know, not being super sweet, but allowing yourself to be cold with someone and telling them that they need time, you need time. If they try to rush you, if they immediately try to convince you right then and there, if they flip it back on you, like, okay, if you don't want this, then let's just cut it here. That is a clear sign that they're not actually what they say they are, or they're not actually ready, and they're just trying to get that instant gratification that they still have a hold on you and they could still have you. So allow yourself to be cold, be willing to risk it. And that's easier when you have another option right here for you, you know? So that'll make this process easier, all the better. But tell someone you need time and wait at least 2 weeks on it. And that's how long you need to freaking think, seriously. Because you're moving into a space group 3 where you have to take everything like it's that serious, because there's a soulmate entering your life that's more than willing to marry you. And there will be a wedding if you accept this engagement. So that's going to take some time. Do not allow someone to rush you. And also, you know, allow yourself some time to really see that this is what that person is offering you, not just what they're saying. So that's going to take some time. And if they're like, nope, I don't want to wait, or, oh, it doesn't seem like you're interested, you know, if they're offended that you're on the fence, they don't even fully comprehend what they've done to you then. Like, if you can't have empathy and sympathy and patience with me after all you've done, and you're trying to rush me after all you've done, that lets me know you haven't grown. You're not where I need you to be. So don't be afraid to do that. But there is a eerie message of you guys having options here. 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. That's an energy of you having multiple roads you can take down. And it's funny because this first offer is like really sticking through. That happened for group 1 too, where it was like just one offer. Even though there was multiple options that they were going to have, there was one offer that just kept showing itself like, I'm the best. And I feel that with you guys too. You'll have multiple options, different ways your life can go. No matter what though, there is a cycle that's ending. Whether you start a new beginning will be up to you. But the universe is just saying, like, make sure that person is changed before you get on another path to them, because I'm gonna tell you this, you're gonna regret it. You are going to regret it if you do not make sure that this person is willing to offer you the same as this new person. You're gonna look back and regret allowing this person to get you once again and change your mind, and you're gonna have a love offer on the table, an offer of marriage on the table, and you will regret it if you miss out on that, if this turns out to be yet another cycle of, you know, just playing games and BS. So put yourself first here. You've been through enough. 10 of Wands, you know, you are the Empress, so I have full faith in you guys that you have what you need in terms of like lessons and knowledge and wisdom to handle this situation properly. I don't have any doubt that that you'll do what's best for you and choose what's best in this situation. We have time for a nap and serendipity. Yeah, the universe is like, take your time. Allow yourself to be razzled. Allow yourself to be dazzled by this new person. Serendipity is also an energy of like unexpected luck and abundance and wealth and prosperity. So with this new love offer coming through, there is an element here of you didn't expect it, you didn't manifest it, it's something that you didn't even send for, but it came for you and you're so happy about it. So you may be in a space right now where you're just like open to receive. And I feel like the universe is still ushering you fully into that energy. For some of you, you haven't fully embraced the receiving energy. But I feel like for the most part, a lot of you are in the space where you're not even caring about love as much. Still interested, of course, and intrigued want to see what's going to happen, but not in a place where you're trying to force it or you're freaking out, feeling like you're running out of time. A lot of you are pretty chill right now. So then we have To the Sea and Milk and Honey. To the Sea is more of that energy of like, you're just kind of sailing right now. Just chilling, you know, just doing your own thing. Going through your same routine, or, you know, finding new things that make you happy, that you're interested in. Like, you're in a pretty good space, you know, you're not freaking out. You don't have these super high, crazy expectations. Like, you're in a good space. And then next thing you know, Milk and Honey, this relationship shows up that has so much to give with this person who's so loving and caring and genuine and good for you that it's just, it's wonderful. Like I said, we have the Wisdom card. I do feel like you guys have the tools to handle the situation appropriately for you. And also the universe is saying, lean on your community. You know, it's like, you know how you're in a relationship and they tell you like not to tell your family something unless you really want, like, unless it's really the end, or unless you really want someone to hold you accountable. I feel like you guys have been in this space so long that you have opened up to your friends, your family, about what has happened, and you need them, you know, to know, like, continue to tell them. Another thing is, another red flag is if you feel embarrassed to share what's really happening, or you feel guilt, or you hide certain things. That's kind of, unless it's like a new relationship, because I fully understand that. It's the same thing like when you first get pregnant, don't go tell everyone. You don't want that evil eye, or from people who aren't pregnant yet or haven't received their person, their blessing to be, you know, so that's different. But like, this is leaning on your community. Also, if you have a reader that you like, you know, going to them and asking them like, can this offer be trusted, just to double down to get the answer from someone outside of your situation, unbiased, that can give you the confirmation like, yes, there is something to look forward to, or yes, this person's offer is better, more genuine, or just to give you the truth of your situation. Like, this is something worth considering, you know? Leaning on your community, whether you have one in real life, or it's internet friends, or someone you can go to on the internet or get a reading from that can give you an outside opinion and help you. Helping you be held accountable. You know, leaning on your community is also going to be beneficial and important for you guys. But yeah, that is so exciting. That is what I have for you. That is what is coming for you next in love. You already know my Etsy is always linked in the description if you want to go deeper, if you want your own private tarot read. That is what I have for you today though, group 3, and I'll talk to you soon.